It's going.
Okay. Anyway, we're here at Gratitude Point again. This is myself, Tim, and my brother, John, on your left. Andy on my right, creating the mirror effect. Anyway, John's got a channel called John Boy Says, which is blowing up. Andy's got a channel called A Coolidge,
The OG channel.
the OG channel. But his channel is focused on reviewing melted cheese. So anyway, Andy just got back from a big trip. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa!
Is it still going?
Yes, still going.
Still going.
All right, keep rolling.
Bro, Andy went on a trip. He's about to tell you about it.
So anyway,
Let her go, John Boy. We're not gonna fall again. That was a road gust.
I gotta sneeze. Gotta edit this part out.
Anyway, Andy's gonna talk about his trip. He's got to sneeze. Hell yeah.
So anyway, my wife and I, we just got back from touring around the Southwest in our Class C motorhome, and I'm towing my little Ranger pickup so we can do day trips and stuff, have big fun. And we went down to Texas. We saw cousin Nathan and Barbara, and we saw cousin Laura and John and Aunt Melba. And also went down to Corpus Christi, Texas. That was the furthest spot we drove to. And Laura has a friend from high school down there. And I did a little bit of fishing. I got on with this fishing guide and went out and caught some redfish and some spotted sea trout. And turned them spotted sea trout into some nice tacos.
Nice.
Fish tacos, they were.
Yeah.
So anyway, that's a little bit of a highlight. I don't know if we want to transition to some other story.
Tell about some of the ancient people sites you went to.
Oh yeah, so we went up in Colorado, we went to Mesa Verde, which is a place where they had all those cliff dwellings. So that was pretty cool. We did a little hike and went saw some petroglyphs. And then we also went to this place called Chaco Cultural National Historic Park or whatever. And that's another place where the Indians lived and built all these big structures. They weren't in the cliffs, but it's kind of interesting because the Indians just up and left, and they don't. The historians don't really know why they left necessarily. They built all this stuff and they up and left. But we saw some good wildlife. We saw a few speed goats, not that many.
What's the speed goat?
Speed goats, also known as a pronghorn antelope.
Okay.
We saw some javelinas, which is sort of like a pig. That was kind of cool. Saw some of those. We saw some elk, and let's see, some deers. So anyway, then we what else we do? Oh, we went. It was in Moab, and we popped over at Grand Junction and saw Mitchell, Amy, and Wheezy, and had lunch with them over there. So that was a nice little visit. And then we drove home. Kind of busted ass to get home after that. End of story.
Anyway, I just want to say that we're all in our late 60s. We're still hanging out riding bikes. Uncle Dana's not here today, but he was included, but he wasn't able to join us today. But I always think it's pretty remarkable that our age we're still hanging out, still get along fairly well. It's not always good, easy getting along with this guy,
Oh, nice.
but you know, we do our best.
Yeah, it's pretty rare. I mean, oftentimes you hear, say, I didn't know where my brother is. I haven't seen him in 6 years, and stuff like that. So, yeah, it's pretty awesome. We're all ride bikes and different times. And we got some offspring. My son Mitchell's a rider, and Tim's son Craig's a rider. So, and Ryan rides bikes. So what are we known as?
Coolest Brothers Racing.
Oh, yeah.
AKA fastest guns in the West.
Yeah, established 1962 when Tim, Andy, and Dana first got their trikes, and they were locked and loaded. Now we're still continuing the tradition into the 2020s.
We did some racing. We did some actual racing. Salty Lizard.
Hell yeah,
we killed that thing.
Oh yeah, that
We
was
killed that.
type 3 or 4 fun.
37 miles of gravel. And at the end, there was this massive climb that we sort of walked on mostly.
Sort of. These guys.
I fell
Yeah.
over. I fell
Anyway.
over the 1 mile an hour.
And let me say this: if anybody's still watching, you don't have nothing going on in your life.